Welcome to Choice Talents NG Academy. This is a training on writing a winning CV. Have you been thinking about any of the following? How do I create a winning CV? What do I need to make my profile competence stand out? How do I get the attention of my target and potential employer? This training will provide you with an answer. So, what is a CV? The term CV stands for curriculum vitae. It is a document used when applying for jobs. It allows you to summarize your education, skills, competencies, and experience, enabling you to successfully sell your abilities to potential employers. Also, CV is a document created and used by a person to present their background, skills, and accomplishments, which can be used for a variety of reasons, but most often it is used to secure new employment. The top 3 objectives of a CV includes the following. 1. To sell your profile, skills, strengths, and expertise. 2. To convince potential employers that you are the most suitable for the job. 3. To create an opportunity for you to be interviewed. So, if a CV sells you to a potential employer, it means your CV is the advert material you have carefully crafted and designed to market your profile and expertise on the job to a potential employer, thus presenting you as the best person or most suitable candidate for the job. In the light of this, let's start with the what should be in your CV. 1. Name. 2. Contact details. 3. Basic bio data. 4. Profile summary. 5. Education. 6. Relevant trainings and courses. 7. Work experience that are only related to the job. 8. Achievements for previous employers. 9. Useful work-related skills. 10. Competencies and expertise related to the job. 11. Professional memberships and associations, if any. 12. Personal interest. 13. Hobbies. 14. References. Now, let's discuss how to format your CV. 1. Avoid titling the document Curriculum Vitae or CV or Resume. It's a waste of space. Instead, let your name serve as the title. 2. Use a font size between 11 and 12 to make sure that potential employers can read your CV. Ensure all fonts and font sizes are consistent throughout. 3. Avoid fonts such as Comic Sans, they are difficult to read. Choose something professional, clear, and easy to read such as Cambria, Arial, Calibri or Times New Roman, etc. 4. Section headings are a good way to break up your CV. Ensure they stand out by making them larger. Font size 14 is most suitable, and make it bold. 5. List everything in reverse chronological order, such that the employer sees your work history and most recent achievements first. This has a way of playing out in the mind of your reader, making the employer feel up to date the most recent events in your employment history. 6. Keep it detailed and concise, by using clear spacing and bullet points. This type of CV layout allows potential employers to skim your CV and quickly pick out important information first. 7. If you are sharing your CV via Google Drive, ensure you grant the employer the required access to view your CV before sharing. 8. Name the document when saving. Don't just save as Document 1. My CV 2020. My latest CV. Lucky CV, etc. Make sure the title of the document is professional and identifies you, such as Kelly Grace Adams, CV. 9. If you're posting your CV, print it on white A4 paper. Only print on one side, and don't fold your CV, you don't want it to arrive creased. 10. Keep your CV simple, without complex designs, as they may overfloat and cover the most vital information. 11. If you are sending your CV to an email address, don't snap the CV and send as an attachment, rather send a Microsoft Word or PDF document. This is because the employer will find it difficult to view it, except they zoom on the picture to see the vital information. Note, you were only asked to send a CV document, not a picture. 12. Unless the job advert states differently, for example, it may ask you to provide your CV and cover letter as a Word document, save with a .pdf file extension to make sure it can be opened and viewed on any machine. 13. It is not advisable to scan and attach the scanned copy of your CV to the mail, or, more still, paste the scanned CV on the body of the email. This is because, if the employer has a low internet connection, your CV may fail to load or appear in the email. Thus, presenting your application with no CV at all. 14. The contact details on your CV should include your phone number, an alternate phone number, should the first number become unreachable, an email address, a home or office address, and a social profile link, which is optional. All the contact information you provide will make it easy for the employer to reach you in the most convenient way. 15. Basic biodata. You should consider including your gender, age, and marital status. This will help you and the potential employer save the stress of interviewing, and afterwards decline to offer you the job, upon discovering that you ignored the listed criteria for application. So, let's consider the details on how to write a great CV. 1. Create the right type of CV for the circumstance by deciding whether to use the chronological or reverse chronological, skills-based, or academic order on your CV. 2. Use active verbs when possible. For example, include words like created, analyzed, and devised to present yourself as a person who shows good use of initiative. 3. Make sure your email address sounds professional. Examples of non-professional email address include the following: sexyjane@gmail.com, alphamail@ymail.com, or sugargirl@gmail.com. If your personal email address is inappropriate, create a new account for professional use. You can use your name to form your email address, example jameshills@gmail.com. 4. A good CV doesn't have any spelling or grammar mistakes. Use a spell checker and enlist a second pair of eyes to check over the document. 5. Tailor your CV by taking a look at the company's website and social media accounts. Look to see if they've recently published details of the vacancy on a local press, and use the job advert to make sure your CV is targeted to the role and employer. 6. Avoid generic, overused phrases such as team player, hardworking, and multitasker. Instead, provide real-life examples that demonstrate all of these skills. 7. If you are applying for a job in a specified location, ensure to include your home, office, or postal address on your CV. It is a general idea that you don't live close to the job location if you hide your address on your CV. 8. Don't exaggerate on your CV or job application letter. Not only will you demonstrate your dishonesty to a potential employer, but there can be serious consequences too. For example, altering your degree grade from a 2.2 to a 2.1 is classed as degree fraud and can result in a prison sentence. 9. Always include a cover letter unless the employer states otherwise. It will enable you to personalize your application. You can draw attention to a particular part of your CV, or clarify gaps in your work history. 10. How long should a CV be? Long enough to contain only relevant information with regard to the job you are applying for. In summary, we trust you've been able to learn a thing or two from this important training. Kindly like, share, and subscribe to this channel, so you can remain on top of your job hunting game. Use the comment section below to share your learning experience with us, or ask vital questions. We also have other trainings to help you learn, improve, and shine. Thank you for training with Choice Talents NG.